Hi, everyone. Sailor Saturn here, Sailor Ringworld here, Ataru here, and today I'm going to talk about, how it is to be the keeper, of time, of death and new birth. First off, I was feared by the elder sailor fighters. Elders, the outdoors sailor fighters. Because since I had the might to either end something or begin anew. And in Sailor Moon S or Sailor Moon over, and Sailor Moon S or Super over, first you had Uranus, Sailor Skyworld, Sailor Neptune, Sailor SeaWorld, and Sailor Pluto, Sailor Underworld, all frightened that I would bring the end to the world, that I just couldn't help myself, that I didn't have any free will, and I would just, end the world like that, And I wasn't, and keep in mind, they truly believed that the only way to to deal with it was to kill me. In their mind, there wasn't any other way to deal with it. But I did come forth. But what did I do? What did I do? I helped Sailor Moon fight, Overling King 90, or whatever he looked like in the Cloverway world, with experience about that God and Jesus worked through me and with me, to be Overling King 90. So they were wrong about me. And they're right, and they were wrong about me. And wrong for fearing me, believing that I would just end the world. That I didn't have any free will, that I'll just say, okay, I'm going to end the world now, everyone. And that didn't happen. And Sailor Moon Super S or Sailor Moon over, I wasn't in there at all. Neither were the elder sailor fighters. But by Sailor Moon Sailor Stars, I was back. And it was also shown that Galaxia, or was it really Madness, who had taken over Galaxia, had brought me forth again by having, Queen Helena. So, yeah. By that time, they didn't fear me anymore. And they took me in when God and Jesus, made me, born to me again, let me start life again, since I had both Mistress 9, okay, what name is that, and being Sailor Saturn, Sailor Ringworld too. Now, in Sailor Moon Hearst, free, once again, I am feared again. They do believe that I would just end the world like that. Couldn't help myself, because I was called to end the Moon Kingdom after it was, God and Jesus called me to end the Moon Kingdom after the Moon Kingdom was, beaten. And what did I do in that one? Well, once again, I fought Overling King 90 and had a doorway opened so God and Jesus could have him, sent back to his own starway where he could die. And I went through there. And then Sailor Moon, for forever. I was born again. God and Jesus gave me a new life to start over again, and I was no longer feared by the outdoor sailor fighters anymore. And by Sailor Moon Stars, same thing. Now, you might think to yourself that you never did end the world. No. Like I said, sometimes you gotta end something to bring something new. you know? And yeah, it was sad. And it was also unfair that they doomed me into believing that I didn't have any free will and I would just end the world like that, you know? So that's why I was feared, because I had the might to end the world. Well, God and Jesus worked through me and with me to keep the world around, you know? So we also get into the whole thing about my psi, you know, and there's sundry psis. But you know, the psi that I end up getting from the Dollar Tree is not the same psi that I have. I don't know what you call that psi, but there's some folks say that it's a kind of psi that, you know, but it's the nearest thing you can get. And that psi is, they say, is very truly strong. So that would make me the next strongest of all the Elder Sailor fighters, because everyone knows that Sailor Uranus, Sailor Skyworld is mighty, Sailor Neptune, Sailor SeaWorld is mighty, Sailor Pluto or Sailor Underworld is mighty, and I would be as mighty as all of them, you know? So at the end of the day, it is what it is, you know? And tell me, folks, what do you think about, you know, me being the mighty, one of the strongest or mightiest of the Elder Sailor fighters, you know? And about, you know, me having the might, or God and Jesus giving me the might to either end the world or start a world, but keep in mind it is God and Jesus who are choosing to do it and working through me and with me to do it. And that they doomed me wrong, and that I end up helping the world. You know, let me know what you think about that. Sailor Saturn, Sailor Ringworld, Ataru, and I'll see you later.